Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the movie Hook, which is a beloved classic from the 90s that tells the story of Peter Pan and his return to Neverland. While many of us have seen the movie and know the basic plot, here's 13 fun facts and behind-the-scenes stories that you might not have heard before. So, let's dive into the unknown facts about Hook.
Hello, children.
1. The role of Peter Pan was originally offered to Michael Jackson, but he turned it down. The role eventually went to Robin Williams.
You are the Pan.
2. Dustin Hoffman, who played Captain Hook, spent several hours every day in the makeup chair to get into character.
Go get him, Taxi! Yes.
3. The movie was filmed at multiple locations, including London, England, and Kauai, Hawaii.
Well, gotta fly.
Don't worry, more people crashing cars than on planes.
4. Steven Spielberg, the director, made a cameo appearance in the movie as a man walking his dog in London.
Is it you?
5. Steven Spielberg, the director of Hook, was a huge fan of the Peter Pan story and had been trying to make a movie about it for over a decade. He had read the original book by J.M. Barrie as a child and was fascinated by the idea of a boy who never grew up. In fact, Spielberg had tried to make a live-action version of Peter Pan in the 80s, but the project fell through. When he finally got the chance to make Hook, he poured his heart and soul into it, and even wrote a letter to Robin Williams to convince him to play the role of Peter.
Pan.
Pan.
Pan. Well, whoever you are, it's still you. Because only one person has that smell.
6. Speaking of Robin Williams, he was one of the main reasons why Hook became such a beloved movie. His performance as Peter was both funny and heartwarming, and he brought a lot of his own humor and energy to the role. In fact, many of the lines he says in the movie were improvised on the spot, including the famous Goodnight Neverland scene where he tucks in his children. According to Spielberg, Williams would often come up with new jokes and ad-libs during filming, and the cast and crew would have to stifle their laughter so as not to ruin the takes.
Nearsighted gynecologist.
In your face, camel cake!
In your rear, cow derriere.
Lion, Klein, Spine, Prine, Ultra Pig!
You lewd, crude, rude bag of pre-chewed food, dude.
7. Hook was a massive production, with elaborate sets and costumes that brought Neverland to life. In fact, some of the sets were so large that they set world records at the time. For example, the pirate ship that serves as Captain Hook's lair was over 100 feet long and weighed over 200 tons, making it the largest set ever built for a movie. Similarly, the Lost Boys treehouse was over 40 feet tall and featured a working water wheel, a slide, and a zip line.
That is so dangerous.
8. One of the most touching facts about Hook is that the movie was dedicated to a young boy named David, who had been a huge fan of the Peter Pan story. David had a rare disease called Morquio syndrome and had become pen pals with Spielberg, who had sent him a rough cut of the movie before it was finished. Sadly, David passed away before the movie was released, but Spielberg decided to dedicate the movie to him as a tribute. In the closing credits, you can see the words, "For our pal Daryl, 9. The scenes in which Robin Williams' character plays baseball were improvised on set and were not part of the original script.
Fight for the good pitches.
Fight for the good pitches.
10. Julia Roberts, who played Tinkerbell, reportedly had a difficult time during filming, as she did not get along well with the director and had to wear a cumbersome harness for her flying scenes.
Oh, Peter! What fun we'll have again! What times! What great games!
11. During the scene where Peter Pan and Captain Hook engage in a sword fight, the two actors, Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman respectively, reportedly engaged in a friendly competition to see who could make the most accurate sound effects with their sword swings. According to reports, Williams was so good at making the sound effects that he often had to redo his lines because the sound of his sword was drowning out his voice. Hoffman, on the other hand, reportedly struggled to make the sound effects, which led to some good-natured teasing from Williams. Despite the competition, the two actors remained good friends, and their on-screen chemistry helped to make the sword fight scene one of the most memorable moments in the movie.
You killed Rufio. You kidnapped my children. You deserve to die.
Strike, Japan. Strike true.
12. During the scene where Peter Pan and the Lost Boys are trying to teach the stuffy adult characters how to fly, the actors were suspended on harnesses and had to pretend to be flying. According to reports, Dustin Hoffman, who played Captain Hook, was jealous that he didn't get to fly. so he insisted on being lifted up by the harness as well. However, when he was lifted up, he reportedly exclaimed, "Oh, why didn't somebody tell me that my fly was open?" The cast and crew reportedly burst into laughter, and the moment was captured on film and included in the final cut of the movie.
I mean, what would the world be like without Captain Hook?
13. During the filming of the dinner scene in which the Lost Boys engage in a food fight, the food being used was made of a substance called gloop, which was essentially a mixture of oatmeal and food coloring. According to reports, Robin Williams, who played Peter Pan, got so into the food fight scene that he accidentally swallowed some of the gloop and had to be rushed to the hospital. Upon arriving at the hospital, Williams reportedly joked that he was turning into a rainbow. Fortunately, he was fine and was able to return to the set and complete filming.
What's the deal? Where's the real food?
If you can't imagine yourself being Peter Pan, you won't be Peter Pan, so eat up!
Eat what? There's nothing here. Gandhi ate more than this.
And that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning some unknown fun facts about the movie Hook. If you have any other interesting facts or stories about the movie, please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.